Testing 1, 2, 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Griswold High School for this Friday night showdown between your Griswold Wolverines and the visiting Montville Indians. This is Ray Churchill on the air with you for the first time this year, and I'm so excited to be back. I'll be flying Coach Lonesome up here all by myself with the director man himself, Kyle Gunderman, sitting right next to me. But you're going to be sick of hearing my voice in the next hour and a half. I'll try to keep it interesting for you. As Coach Molesky is honoring, this is possibly the last home game.
Junior Italian.
Oh yes, since this is senior night here at Griswold High School, because it's possibly our last home game of the year, we have no seniors on the squad on the basketball team. There are cheerleader seniors, but they'll be honored at halftime. But Francesco Rabi is an Italian exchange student junior, and he's come over for the year to be a Wolverine with us and play some hoop. And he's singing in choir, and he's just an all-around great kid. I talk as much Italian opera as I possibly can with him. He translates for me all the lyrics I've been singing for years, and I've had no idea what I was saying. Francesco, the kids call him Franny, and he's a real nice, really sweet, polite kid. First one I've had from Italy in any of my classes, but it's been a blast to have him around. He's a pleasure. And he's getting honored at half court, and his host mom is out there with him. Coach Molesky is posing. Coach Cravino is taking some pictures, and both teams are applauding, and it looks like we're ready to go. So, Franny, congrats, my man. Congrats.
And a very nice beginning to our senior night.
And as always, I don't even know if you can hear me over E-Dog's booming voice. E-Dog is a recent grad that they bring back to do the in-house announcing. And I'm going to shut up so you can hear the announcements.
Both teams play ACC Division 3. At this time, the Griswold Athletic Department would like to ask all fans to notice the exit sign in the gym in case of an emergency. We have to evacuate. Also, Griswold would like to remind all fans that good sportsmanship is encouraged and positive support of your team. And now, the starting lineup for the visiting Montville Indians. Number 1, Bernard Hawkins. Number 2, LeBron Maurice. Number 3, Cam Quinn. Number 10, Anthony Okuda. And finally, number 24, Jake Kearney.
Look at this Montville lineup. There's not a lot of size in the starting five, but I'm guessing there's a lot of speed, and it's going to bring some defensive intensity. Now the starting five for your hometown Wolverines.
Get on your feet for your hometown Griswold Wolverines. Forward, number 10, Gavin D'Amico. Number 1, Julius Green. Forward, number 3, Michael Strange. Number 11, Evan Merchant. And finally, the moment you've all been waiting for, number 2, Jacob Green.
And there's our starting five for the Wolverines. We have a couple injuries this week, and that's going to shorten Coach Molesky's bench for sure. And I'm going to take just a moment's timeout for our national anthem. And there we go. The recording of the national anthem. It sounds familiar to me because it's just a recording of the Griswold High School Chamber Choir from years ago. Hey, before we get going on the game, I just saw something really cool. As the anthem was playing and we're all standing at attention with our hands over our hearts, I watched 3 young gentlemen, I'm not sure, probably 8, 9, 10 years old, maybe right about there. They walked in the room. They were heading over to see their parents. They stopped right in their tracks, stood at attention, put their hands on their heart for the remainder of the anthem. And I just love that stuff. That stuff's awesome with me. All right, starting 5 for the Wolverines walking on the floor. The Strain triplets, Lucas, Jacob, and Michael. Then you got Gavin D'Amico and Evan Merchant joining us. And who's going to be jumping it? It's going to be Jacob Strain jumping against, I can't see a number 1, Bernard Hawkins. And we're going to get underway in just seconds. And Hawkins wins the tap. It goes to Montville. We're going left to right. Right to left. Montville's possession. Number 3 goes up. Strong move. And that's going to be white ball going down. Montville had a couple good looks, but for a team that's not too big, like the Wolverines aren't, especially without Big Matt on the floor tonight, we're remarkably good rebounders. They're just scrappy, they're athletes, and they can jump out of the gym. Merchant has the ball on the left wing, slings it back up top to Lucas Strain. We got a 2-3 zone out of Montville. And Jacob takes a 3 from there we go, it rolls in. A little bit of hometown roll there. Strain for 3. Wolverines come out in a 2-2-1 press. Montville showing patience. Let's see if they can stay away from the trapping area. They do not. They dribble into the trap and almost ends up in a steal. Driving down the lane, number 1, laying it up, but no, rolls it out, followed up, no good. Number 3 grabs the ball, kicks it out to 1. 1 drives the lane, power move. Boy, there's a lid on the basket for Montville tonight. They're putting up a lot of good layups and nothing's going. Ball's kicked out. Hey, Wolverines are running. Gilo has it, kicks back up top to Strain. Merchant trying to see if he can line one up, but everybody in the league knows he can drop a 3. So they extend that zone on him. Pops down the low post, kicks it back up to Strain, goes to the high post. Lazy pass, but Lucas recovers in the backcourt. Errant pass from Jacob over Lucas's head. Wolverines are doing a smart thing, and they're swinging the ball. The only way you're going to beat a zone is to get it to move. If you let a zone stand still, you're in trouble. So you got to swing it, kick it over the top with some accuracy. You can't pass through it. Entering the game right now for the Wolverines is Sean Garvin, number 21, sophomore, I believe. Hey, number 24, Chaz Turney knocks one in for the Indians. Here we go, Lucas drops one short. Saved by Gilgenbach. I'm sorry, saved by D'Amico. But it's going to be Montville ball. Wolverines setting up again in their 2-2-1. This is more of a passive press. You're not going to be trapping up high like you would in a 1-3-1. You're going to try to trap in the corners as soon as the ball comes over half court. And this is, Merchant with the pick. Merchant leading the break, coming down the right side. Nothing opens up for him. Indians are quick on getting back on defense. Swings back up to Lucas, the floor general, and now we're starting to move. Merchant getting itchy, tries to fire one up from the 3-point, throws up air, and that's a travel or that's a something. That's the refs are letting them play tonight, kids. Garvin has the ball, gets his pocket picked, but Lucas recovers, drops a nice pass down to Michael Strain for 2. That's the brothers reading each other's minds right now. So there, Wolverines are back in their 2-2-1. See if they can catch the Indians in the corner. They almost had the trap. Yeah, that's what you want. You want the long cross-court pass that your athletes with long arms can go get. Hey, nice look underneath. Hey, Chaz Tierney gets another one for Montville. That's the problem with a zone press, is because you give up diagonal passes. And if the other team is savvy enough to find it, that's how you can get hurt. You expose your belly. Oh, lazy pass again. Montville's too quick. You're not going to be able to throw those lazy passes across the top of the zone. You're going to have to dribble to them and deliver it to them. Or ball fake and bounce pass. It's just any lazy pass, both teams, any lazy pass on this game is going to get picked. Any pass without intent or hasn't been prefaced by a fake, that thing's going to get picked. All right, Lucas trying to penetrate the zone. Garvin, a sharpshooter, gets pretty darn close to dropping that three. Montville rebound, tries to hit the outlet pass, and Lucas Strain, everywhere like he usually is, gets in there, but still a Wolverine foul underneath.
Going to be offensive foul, Montville possession.
And that was on Gavin D'Amico. And there's some speed. Yep, and that's a foul for sure. Chaz Tierney is the recipient of an outstanding pass by Hawkins, number 1. Goes up hard, Yeah, goes up hard and gets fouled by Michael Strain. Tierney's not a real big kid, but he's playing the 5. He just made a funny gesture, sorry. He's slapping hands with guys that weren't there. Tierney, not a real big kid, but he's playing the 5 spot on the floor. And, he can't even be a 6-footer, it doesn't look like, but tough, rugged-looking kid. All right, Strain leads the fast break for the Wolverines. Drops a beautiful, whoa, boy. Merchant thought he was going in for a backboard slap and layup, and he got blocked. There's a lot of athletes on this floor tonight. There's another block. Lucas Strain going in. Let's see what we can do on this end. D'Amico tries to take the charge, not called. And there's the follow-up layup by number 3, Cam Clinton. I'm telling you, folks, it's a 10-man game, and there's 10 athletes on this floor. Long-armed, running athletes. This is going to be an athletic battle. Oh, boy. Boy, number 2, LeBron Maurice tries to go up for a layup, and it wasn't a graceful move, but Lucas got a good hand on that, blocked it out of bounds. That was clean, all ball. All right, entering the ball game for Montville, you're looking at number 34, which is Tyler Howard. We also had a sub for the Wolverines. Kyle Rude entered the game for D'Amico. Garvin gets a look from deep. Strains are all over the place trying to stop everything, trying to save anything. Hey, there's Evan Merchant going up for a well-contested layup, but he got it to fall. Staying with the 2-2-1 to put that passive pressure. Trying to go over the top, taking advantage of the smaller Garvin to try to get it down to their big man down below. Oh, that's an over-the-back call that didn't get called. These refs are I kind of like how they're calling the game because they're not calling it unless it's really obvious. Just let the guys play. When you're dealing with this many. Oh, boy, there you go. Yeah, 34, Tyler Howard. Power move. Throws down the power dribble, drives up the layup, but he does make it, and it will be an attempt for the old-fashioned three-pointer.
In the game for Montville.
And that was, they haven't registered on the scoreboard yet, and with my headphones I can't hear who the official is calling the foul on. Scoreboard still reads that it's Michael Strain, but that would be his second, and it's only reading 1. Nice rebound by Garvin, gets it back up to Michael at the top of the key, kicks it to his triplet brother Garvin for 3. Fast break. It's probably going to be timeout time. It feels like a timeout. Yeah, and there's Coach Molesky. The Indians have stretched it out to a 4-point lead. They now lead 11-7. They've been on a run. The Wolverines started their usual up and down athletic game. They were met by the 2-3 zone by the Indians. They weren't getting much done in the half court. And then the Indians started to figure out how to pick apart the Wolverines' 2-2-1 press. And it looks like it's going to be that kind of game. I think both teams are going to be trying to force each other into half-court sets because both of these teams want to run. You got athletes like this, you want the Gazelles to run. And if we slow it down to a half-court game, then you got to beat those tough defenses, those tough zone Ds that both teams are showing right now. And there don't appear to be any real hot shooters yet. We're still early in the game. About 5.5 minutes in. Coming on the floor right now for the Wolverines is the same team that left. You got Rude, Strain, and Merchant. Rude, if there is a 5 on this team, that he's playing the 5 right now. You really got like 4 guards and a forward. Evan Merchant from deep brings the 3 from the O of the word Wolverine on the court. They needed that. They're only down 1 right now, and now we are set up in a 1-3-1 half-court zone with Lucas with his long arms all the way up front. Number 10 for Montville drains a 3. That's Anthony Bachudo. Montville up by 3. This is some kind of matchup. Yep. Yeah, it definitely was. Michael doesn't like the call. But Howard was set up. Howard was set up with a foot on the baseline, ready for the charge. Michael plowed into him, and that's definitely an offensive foul. I love the kid, but I got to disagree with him in this one. I've seen a good amount. Oh, good hands. That was great hands by Lucas. Picks his pocket. Now Merchant going down the field. Doesn't get contested. A little 6-foot jumper, and he drops it in for 2. We got 14-12 Montville. And we're getting exactly what we thought we were going to get today. This is athletes going at athletes, and it's fun to watch, I can tell you. Both teams, that's a double dribble. That was not a foul. No. That's going to be a jump ball. Coaches are looking good tonight. Coach Molesky is dressed in his sideline best with a nice blue blazer and a tie. The Montville head coach looking very comfortable. In a handsome windsuit and some sneaks. All right, the jump ball prompted a Wolverine timeout. And with 53 seconds left, the visiting Indians are up by 2, 14-12, in a game that will not put you to sleep, I promise. Both teams are running and gunning, super athletic. I don't really like this term, but when you call a basketball player long, that means he's just very long-limbed and he covers a lot of wingspan. They use that term to explain wide receivers a lot in the NFL. But all 10 of these kids are like 6 feet tall, athletic, and long, quick. This is something to watch, boy. Very exciting. I've seen a lot of our guys' games tied up. I tell you, these officials are letting a lot of reaching go. They're letting a lot of reaching. And number 5 for us, Kyle Rude, wanted that two-man possession ball, gave it a good rip, but it goes possession to the Wolverines. The Montville coach a little upset by that. He's got his neon sneaks on. It's nice. There we go. You're going to get Jacob from the corner on that. Oh, I thought that was Twine. Nope. Battled. Oh, we got a cherry picker. Uh-oh. Take it. That would have been appropriate on the NBA All-Star Weekend. But number 24, Chaz Tierney, I mean, I must be mistaken, but can't be more than 6 feet. He darn near threw that ball down. But to quote Dikembe Mutombo, Kyle Rude said, "Not in my house." Not today. Tierney is 1 for 2 from the line. Now he is 2 for 2. Nice touch on him. What do we got? What do we got? We got a sub coming. Number 3 returns into the game. Cam Clinton. I didn't bring my glasses. I'm old. Indians up by 4. You got 21 seconds. Hopefully the Wolverines are looking for last shot. Both teams are making the adjustments they need to each other's athleticism. Montville has extended their zone to cover shooters. Oh, Lucas with a sweet crossover. Kicks it to Evan in the corner. And he front rims it to end the first quarter. We are at 16-12. Wolverines are trailing by 4, but we are in for a barn burner. May I say a Donnybrook tonight, Mr. Gunderman. This is exciting. We're going to take a quick break here between quarters. We'll see you back in just a couple minutes. All right, we're coming right back here at GSPN. Griswold Sports Network. It's very cool that we have this to be able to do all the time. And while we have a stoppage in play, I'd like to plug, first time ever, the Griswold Faculty Staff Talent Show next Thursday night. February, help me out. What is that date? I don't remember. 24th, I think, next Thursday night, February 24th. We have 16 wonderful faculty members that are pulling on a show that's a great combination of just real, raw talent, humor, dancers, wrestlers, magicians, singers. It's going to be pretty incredible. I'm going to plug that all the time because I want to sell tickets. But anyways, here we go. We are starting the second quarter. It's going to be Montville possession. Starting fives are on the floor. And they're in that, Wolverines are in that extended 1-3-1 zone. Michael Strain is running the baseline. And the Indians have countered. Oh, they're kicking it out. Number 10 taking a shot from the top of the key, and that's Butter. That was smooth. Anthony Baciuto stretches their lead to 7. Wolverines could use an answer here. Indians are in a extended 3-2 zone, but they're giving a lot of attention to, oh, we got a foul on the floor. They're giving a lot of attention to Evan Merchant. It's going to be a Montville foul. Let's see who we got. Hey, we got number 3 from Montville with the block. That's Cam Clinton. It's going to be Wolverines ball underneath. Indians switch to a 2-3 zone. Nice inbounds pass. Nice inbounds pass to Michael. Tough shot. Gavin D'Amico goes up for the rebound and gets fouled. I believe that's going to be 2. That's not a shooting foul? He wasn't in the act? I guess not. I guess not. If I was Tommy Heinsohn, I'd be screaming right now, but that sure looked like he was in the act of shooting. Oh, well. Here we go. Merchant tries to dial one up. He takes the baseline. Hey, Merchant with the baseline from the right side. Nice up fake and a dribble. Gets him the clean shot. They're now down 5. And it seems like number 24, Chaz Tierney, is going to be Michael Strain's job all night. Oh, boy. Montville starting to heat up from 3. Number 2, LeBron Maurice dials one up from the right side. Lucas getting trapped. He's in a little bit of trouble. He dumps it down low. Nice pass to Jacob. Goes up with the right-handed. Low, it rolls out. His brother Michael follows up, and he makes the basket. Michael Strain follows up. Gets a chance at the old-fashioned three-pointer. I nicknamed after last weekend's game, I nicknamed Michael Strain the chairman of the boards. He's barely standing 6 foot, and even though he's a state champ runner, he's a pretty muscular kid. He works out. He's strong. He's tough to move. You know, maybe he's like 160 pounds, but he's a very strong kid. Michael misses that. And the Indians are on the move. Oh, no, overthrow. There's an overthrow. LeBron Maurice couldn't handle the pass. 34 for the Indians. Tyler Howard is checking back in, giving Cam Clinton a break. And the Indians have fallen back into a 2-3 zone. Lucas bringing it up. Evan running through, trying to get a three, throws it long. Lucas is there to corral the long rebound, dumps it down to Merchant in the paint. Merchant up for a floater, front rims it, yep. Yeah, good hustle for sure. But Gavin D'Amico did hit him on the hand, no doubter. That's going to be Montville ball going down.
In the game, Griswold number 5.
All right, Kyle Rude is checking in for D'Amico. Give him a break. And the Wolverines are set up in there. It looks like it's a 1-2-1-1 zone. And that's a little more aggressive to trap at the front. However, it can get beat a little more easily. And Jacobs got the run out. Evan gets it. You got a 2-on-1. He dumps it down to Michael. Michael misses the bunny. And we got a run down the other end. Number 2 for Montville leading the fast break. Dumps it down. 3 passes later. Nobody can make a layup. Acrobatic move followed up. There's a lid on the hoop. That would be a Euro step. That would be a Euro step by Merchant. Montville loses it out of bounds, and Evan Merchant inadvertently puts a shoulder into Jacob Strain. Jacob looks like he took a good one. He and Evan might be talking in the locker room during halftime. I don't know. All right, Merchant brings it in, kicks it up top to Lucas Strain. Point guard now for 2 years. I'm assuming he'll be it again next year. Gives it back. Lucas tries to dial one up and drains it from top of the key. Lucas Strain for 3. The Wolverines are now down 1, and this is turning into what everybody expected it to be. Oh boy, that's a travel. It's got to be. Yeah, got to be more than one ticket to that dance. Too many steps, baby. Holy cow, they would have even called that one in the NBA. On LeBron James. The Indians are dangerous once they penetrate past your first line of defense in your press or on the fast break. Once they get you 3-on-2, you're in trouble because they pass really, really well. Very unselfish play. Merchant dumps it down low. Nice cut. Nice cut. Rude goes up strong. Gets fouled from behind. That's going to be 2 shots.
At the line, Griswold number 5, Kyle Rude, shooting 2.
That's Kyle Rude. Money on the first one. Money on the first one. Let's see if the Wolverines are going to second that 3-1-1 that they just took a look at. That's a more aggressive press. That's looking to trap. Oh, we're not going to see it this time because he missed the second. Montville gets the rebound and they're off and running. He's got to slow it down because all the Wolverines are back. Bernard Hawkins has it. Floor general right now, top of the key, kicks it over to Buchado. And they're trying to beat the zone. That's a tough move right there. That's a tough move. Wolverines looking to run. You got a 2-on-1. Merchant trying to finish. He doesn't make the layup. Number 10 was back on D. Buchado and intimidated the shot. Let's see if Merchant. Tough place. That's going to be out of bounds on Montville. Man, both teams are reaching and grabbing and scrapping and trying to trap in corners, and it's like looking at 2 identically skilled teams on the floor right now. Merchant's going to get a break. Garvin is coming in. Jacob Strain going to be inbounding the ball from the corner. Garvin, a 3-point specialist. I'm sure he's going to be looking to tee one up. Lucas at the top of the key gets it down on the high post. It swings out. Garvin pump fakes but doesn't pull the trigger. Lucas drives in, kicks it to Garvin. Garvin wants to pull that trigger, but Montville's on him. Jacob takes a long skip pass over to Garvin. Montville adjusts quickly. Jacob from the corner almost bangs the 3. And anytime you get a Strain on the floor, you are risking losing the ball to them. Oh, baby, number 2. Number 2, LeBron Maurice sticks a 3 and then salutes the Griswold student section, who's Mighty quiet today. Are they even here? Maybe they all have delayed Valentine dates or something. I know one person that does, but I'm not going to say it on the air. I don't want to embarrass him. You know me, Mr. Gunderman. I don't like to embarrass anybody. Man, nice post passing. Nice post passing. Michael tries to dump it down low to Rude. He gets smothered. I think they called the jump ball. This is the type of officiating I like. Unless it's egregious, alters the play, alters the shot, or it's dangerous, these guys aren't calling it. Little ticky-tacks. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We have a sighting. The big man. Oh, the student section's alive now. One of their favorite players just came on the floor. The big fella himself, Danny Sims, number 32. I don't know if anybody's seen this kid play football. Errant pass by Jacob Strain. Danny Sims is a junior for the Wolverines, starting tackle on the offensive line, defensive line too. All-league tackle. If you ever never stood next to this kid, he is a big man. I almost said big boy, but if you're 6'6", 280, I'm not calling you a big boy. Yep. No, the Montville fans are getting a little anxious. They want more fouls called, but that one was legit. And that will send number 1, Bernard Hawkins, to the line for a 1-and-1, I believe. Merchant checking back into the game. If you haven't seen Danny Sims play, he's got one more year, and I feel sorry for the rest of the ECC because he is a big, mobile, and smart man, and he moves a lot of people. And I'm pretty sure he's going to be playing on Saturdays once he goes to college. Hey, number 1 hits the foul shot, front end of the 1-and-1. Bernard Hawkins gets another shot. Given a stretch in the lead a little bit. From my vantage point, it looks like a 4-point lead for the Indians right now, and I got a feeling it's going to come down to the wire. Both teams are playing hard. There doesn't seem to be any bad spirits out there at the moment. And both teams are playing zone in all instances because I think they respect each other's speed. You play man-to-man against these teams and you get rubbed off on a screen, look out, your guy's gone. On either side. Both of these teams are quick and skilled. Big Danny's waiting in the post. He gets the ball. He's not going to want to shoot. He's a little shy. He's more of a passing big man. But he's the biggest kid on the floor out there now by 6 inches and 70 pounds. Danny fell on the heels of Evan Merchant, took him down for a travel. Smiling at Coach Pawleski. Yeah, it's not his fault. It's not his fault. Gravity works a little bit better on guys like that. These little flying fleas out here, they don't know what it's like to be a big man like Danny. Lucas picks his pocket, picks number 1's pocket, starting to push it, takes there we go. Lucas with a nice right-handed layup, slashes in and cuts the lead to 3. What a handle. Number 1, oh boy, that was pretty. Bernard Hawkins, what a handle he's got, and a nice little 6-foot jumper bang. He even called glass on that one. Kicking a Merchant, they're not getting a good look at it, but Danny Sims is. Number 1, Hawkins blocks Sims' shot, gets the fast break layup in the other way. Ooh, that's not a call they've made all night. 34 looked like he strip strained pretty cleanly coming down the lane, but they got him on the wrist. The official had a better look than I did. That sends Lucas Strain to the line for, I'm believing it's 2. I believe he was in the act. Yep, 2. The official just put his hands up. I've seen this officialing crew twice now in the last 2 weeks, and they've done a nice job in both games. Their style was the same. Let the athletes play. You know, the game's not about the guys in the striped shirts. And I think fans, players, and spectators appreciate that. Keeps it moving, keeps it interesting. As long as nobody's getting hurt or the game's not getting altered, that's the way to do it. All right. Wolverines down 6 with about 1:18 to go. Hawkins setting up a play for the Indians. Looking like they're going to milk the clock as much as they can. Wolverines come out to start the 5-second count from the official. Lucas comes up on it. The official start. You can count, Mr. Official. He's certainly within 6 feet. Oh, dials it up. Holy cow. That's a tough kid. 24 for the Indians. Turney is a tough kid. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Lucas is getting the layups past the athletic leapers that are trying to block him. He's dangling up in the air and dipsy doing, and he's getting the layups to drop that weren't dropping earlier. Hey, we got a 4-point game here with 28 seconds left. We got to stop here. Gets a lot more interesting going into the half. Wolverines playing tight D. Lucas and Hawkins are a good match for each other. Both quick, both have great handles. That's a good move. No, he airballs it. Great move. That was a good. Hey, there we go. There we go. That's a great move. He just airballed it. All right, that was a foul on Montville. That's going to give Wolverine possession with the full length of the court to run in 13 seconds. A 2 or a 3 closes the gap. Wolverines rolling it out. Coach for Montville freaking out, not very happy. Wait, we're down to 8. Lucas is trying to get something rolling. Hey, nice. Oh, stick it. Oh, Evan had a layup. Couldn't handle the pass from Lucas Strain. Kicked it out to Jacob, and he back rimmed it. But a great first half. A great first half. You got great teams going at it, being well coached, different coaching styles, different coaching attire, certainly different coaching haircuts. And we are going to celebrate during the half senior night for our cheerleaders. Our wonderful Griswold High School cheerleaders. I had the honor of emceeing the cheer competition that they hosted here a week ago, last Saturday, and it was crazy. This room was packed. It was loud. Great cheer teams from all over Eastern Connecticut. You know, Bacon from as far away as, you know, Colchester with Bacon Academy. You had some middle school teams. You had the Griswold alumni team cheering. And we are going to honor our senior cheerleaders right now. So when E-Dog starts talking, and if you don't know E-Dog, he has no accent when you talk to him face to face, but as soon as he puts a mic in front of his face, he's all Rhode Island. It's all Rhode Island. It's pretty funny. Drives me nuts, honestly, but you know, E-Dog's E-Dog. We love him. And as soon as he starts talking, I'm going to shut up and let you listen. He looks like he's ready. The cheerleaders look ready to go. The underclassmen are bearing gifts. Nice pictures of our seniors on the left wall. I see Coach Whiffy across the way. E-Dog's waiting for a thumbs up from Coach Whiffy. I would just go, E-Dog. Just go. There we go. He gets his thumbs up. He gets his thumbs up.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we will start the senior night ceremony for the Griswold High School cheerleaders. Our first cheerleader of the night is Sienna Castro. Escorted by her mom, Judy Sanchez, and his sisters, Janine Johnson and Leandro Sanchez. What she will miss most about Griswold High School is how amazing the staff is. They are always helpful and supportive. She will always remember how much her cheer team feels like a family and how amazing the coaches are. She will definitely miss them and this team. Sienna would like to thank her mom for always being there for her. She couldn't have done this without her. And her sisters for always being by her side. during the lowest, she loves you all. A special message from Sienna to her mom. Sienna, you started as a micro cheerleader. You are amazing, strong, and a dedicated young lady who never gives up. Continue to shine, rock, and go hard on the mats. I'm so proud of you. You're #1 fan since day one. Sienna Castro. Our next cheerleader who couldn't be with us tonight is Lauren Frazier. Her dad served the past year in the United States Army in Africa. They're spending quality time together in Disney, and I'm very sad to miss out on tonight's game. Lauren is the captain of the unified cheer team and is the heart and soul of our team. She brings the light and laughter to all those who know her. She is most excited about performing at ECC's tomorrow evening with her cheer girls. Lauren has a spark that ignites the entire team, and we will all be sad to see her cheer days come to an end. A special message to Lauren from her parents. Noodle, we have been watching you cheer since you were little. We weren't sure if you would stick with it. So here you are all these years later and still loving it. You practice harder than anyone out there. With the music blaring at 5 a.m. to practice and dance. We are so proud of you, love you so big. Can't wait to see you perform this weekend. This is Lauren Frazier. Our next cheerleader is Lindsay Mann. The captain of our team is escorted by her mother, Cindy Williams, and his sisters, Sarah and Glover Mann. Lindsay hasn't chosen her college of choice yet, but she plans on attending a 2-year community college for an associate's degree in diagnostic sonography. Her favorite subject is math, especially algebra. She loves numbers and equations. After high school, she looks forward to finishing college to start her career. What she will miss most about Griswold High School is the cheer team and the family that she is formed with, and the responsibility of captain this year. Over the past 4 years, the Griswold High School cheerleading team and the coaches have impacted her life by giving her a getaway and a safe place to go when needed. A memory from cheer that she will never forget is the feeling of pride that she and her teammates get after finishing a competition performance. Lindsay would like to thank her moms for letting her down and always pushing her to be the best at the sport. Thank you for always believing in me, Mom. A special message to Lindsay from her mother. Lindsay, the girl that lives, eats, and breathes cheer. From the awkward heel stretch that you were so proud of in 5th grade to the confident captain and amazing flyer you are. Your dedication, even at 3 a.m., and spirit are admirable. And I couldn't be prouder of how far you've come. You are the best mentor for your sister, who is thrilled to be following in your footsteps. Always keep reaching for the stars, baby girl, and keep flying high. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Lindsay Mann. Our next cheerleader tonight is Jay Sanko. Escorted by his son, Paul Sanko, and his sisters, Sydney and Noah Sanko. Shay will be attending Three Bridges Community College in the fall. She will miss seeing everyone once she graduates high school, but is looking forward to her future and what is in store for her. Shay's favorite subject is English because of the creative freedom it allows her. Shay believes that her cheer team and coaches have helped her become a person she truly enjoys being. Cheer has become her happy place. She would also like to thank her dad and sisters for supporting her on this journey. A special message to Shay from her dad. Shay, you have been cheering since you were 10 years old. You won Rookie of the Year award your freshman year and those to the Brimstone Stunt Group Award. You're a great cheerleader and all-around great person and my favorite child. Thanks for being my daughter. Ladies and gentlemen, that's Jay Senko. And finally, the last cheerleader in tonight's ceremony is Miss Emily Schaefer. The captain of our team, escorted by our mom and dad, Jenny and Norman Beckwith, and her sisters Kaylee and Ashley Beckwith. Emily will be starting at Three Rivers Community College in the fall and plans to transfer to Eastern Connecticut State University by her junior year. She plans to major in education. Emily will miss her teachers the most once she graduates Griswold High School. Her favorite subject is English, and her favorite teacher is Mrs. McNeil, because she has been a really amazing guide throughout high school. She is looking forward to being a part of a different school community once fall begins. Emily says she will forever remember the hard work and the things this cheer team has overcome. She would like to thank her parents and assistants for always being there for her, and to her team for always supporting her. A special message to Emily from her parents. Emily, you started out as a mini Giants cheerleader that literally hated every minute of cheer. And now you are a dedicated, strong, confident cheerleader. An amazing captain, always has the best intentions at heart for your team. When it is not the popular opinion. Dad and I are incredibly proud of the wonderful young lady you have become. Continue to stay confident and strong. We love you so very much. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Emily Schaefer. And that concludes tonight's senior night celebration of the Griswold High School cheerleading squad.
And there we go, ladies and gentlemen, our wonderful senior cheerleaders. As every other team, club, and student in all these high schools, they got cheated out of a couple of years of their passion and what they love to do. But they are being celebrated tonight, and they've done a wonderful job. Their performance at the competition last weekend was fabulous, and we wish them great luck and success at the ECC competition tomorrow. Go Wolverines. We got about 4 minutes, 40 seconds left in halftime. We here at GSPN are going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back for the second half with the score standing. Montville Indians 31, York Griswold Wolverines 27. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you're back with the GSPN. We're at about 20 seconds away from the second half, and this is a good one. Your Wolverines trail the Montville Indians 27-31 in what's been an up and down athletic, defensive, fast break. Both teams want to get out of the half-court set because they're not as efficient in the half-court set, and nobody's playing man because nobody wants to guard the quick kids on the other team. So it's a zone kind of game. You're going to have to shoot over the top and pass well, and right now both teams are doing that. Indians have been very impressive with their passing on the fast break, and I've been very impressed with the Wolverines passing in and out of the high and low post. They look for each other on the diagonal cuts, and it really shows. It's been effective. All right, here we go. The starting lineups are back out, and it is going to be Montville's ball, side out number 2. LeBron Maurice is taking it in. Going to their floor general, number 1, Bernard Hawkins, and we're off. Here we go, 8 minutes of third quarter action to go. Tip, that's going to go off at Evan Merchant's hand. Evan doesn't think so, but it's going to be Montville ball either way. We do not have video review in high school ball, so we got to live with it. Officials have done a great job so far. I do like this team of officials. I have their name around here somewhere, but I've seen them a few times. They've done well. Oh, that would be an up and down. Yeah, number 2, Maurice decided he wanted to shoot a 3, and I think it was Merchant. I didn't see Merchant or Jacob Strain got right up in his face. He thought better of it, pulled the ball down, landed again, and got the traveling call. Both teams very active on defense now. Montville coming back out in their 3-2 zone. They're not extending all that much. Yeah, they're giving the Wolverines a lot more room than they did in the first half. They're letting them swinging around the top and around the outside pretty unmolested. And here comes Jacob into the corner. Lucas is trying to penetrate the zone, kicks it to Merchant. Merchant gets a pretty good, he gets a pretty clean look at 3, rolls it off the backside, and Turney gets the rebound. Fast break. Other way, now the Wolverines got it. Lucas loses control, he gets double teamed. It is a scrum. It's a scrum. Hey, this is rugby. Holy cow. Lucas messing around with number 3. Cam Clinton, both players have a laugh over it. It's been a pretty, both teams are pretty well behaved. Look like gentlemen on both sides. It's nice to see. Really competitive, but no extracurricular activities. That's always nice. Jacob's got the ball. He's looking to swing it back to his brother, but he dumps it in the corner to Merchant. Merchant for 3, short, and there go the Indians. Boy, do they want to break. They want nothing to do with bringing the ball up slowly. Tries a one-handed pass through the lane. That will never, ever, ever in a month of Sundays get there. Wolverines dump it down. Merchant gets a clean look at the layup. That's a great pass by Strain. Merchant for 2. They're down 2. And here come the Indians. They're walking it up this time with no fast break opportunity. Boy, I think we're, boy, I can't tell if it's not man, it's an extended zone. Number 1, Bernard Hawkins working hard on the board to get himself a follow-up. Missed his first shot. They're back. Oh, what a crossover. Filthy crossover by Lucas. They're trying to get the ball to Merchant. Merchant drains a little jumper. Drains a jumper from the baseline. It'd be nice to get Merchant hot. He hasn't had one of those en fuego games in a couple of games, but when he turns it on, man, you can cancel the oil shipment because this gym's going to be hot. All right, we're down by 2. Indians got it. They're swinging around. Number 10 eyeballs a 3-pointer, decides better. Gets it back up top, and they want it back in Hawkins' hands. Jacob gets him. Jacob gets him from behind. You can tell Jacob doesn't like it, but he's not running his mouth about it. It's going to be Montville ball coming in on the side. That's only Jacob's first foul, according to the scoreboard. Yeah, we're in man, kids. We're D'd up in man. Coach Molesky's throwing them a... Boy, what an athletic kid. Bernard Hawkins, man. He is flying around. And we got a timeout from Coach Molesky. He sees something he wants to talk over. But yeah, I mean, unless somebody wants to call in from home and tell me I'm wrong, that looked like man-to-man. But it's nice that we don't have a phone line, so nobody can call in from home and tell me I'm wrong. So we're going to go with man-to-man. Boy, this is a fun one. Hey, I'm going to plug it again. We get the faculty, Griswold High School faculty and staff talent show coming up next Thursday, the 24th. We have dancers, singers, karaokeers, magicians, everything. It's going to be so much fun. We really would like to start a tradition with this. It's a fundraiser for the Tri-M Music Honor Society to restock our scholarship funds and send some kids off to college with a little extra money in their pocket. Hey, we'd love to have you. Adult prices are $10. Kids prices are $5, and they're available at the door. All right, here we go. We're coming out of the timeout. Starting 5 for both teams are taking the floor again. That's going to be Jacob out of bounds. Lucas making himself available in the back court. And we're back in that 3-2. Let's see if Montville feels like extending. They certainly don't. They're packed it in. Every Montville defender's within the three-point arc right now, except when Merchant has the ball. They will extend on him. Jacob kicks it over to Merchant. Too many passes. Oh, here we go. Merchant with the steal. Back to Merchant. Goes up. Can't make the layup. Possible foul, but they haven't been calling that stuff all night. You don't expect it called now. However, on that fast break opportunity for the Indians, Cam Clinton was trying to get down the floor and was getting poked and prodded by 3 different Wolverines. Let's see who gets the foul. Number 11 picked up the foul. That would be Evan Merchant. Yeah, we're definitely in man. Yep, they're matched up all across the board. Hey, we got a 3 from number 10. He rolls it out. Merchant's there with the long reach and the good ups. He gets the rebound. Merchant trying to go down the lane. Up and under. Right-hander from the left side. Wow, that was a contortionist move, but Merchant got it to roll. They're down 2. This thing's going to come down to the wire, kids. Montville now trying to figure out what to do with this man. They have, oh boy, now they're starting to call ticky-tacks. That was it, the first ticky-tack I saw. Jacob stepped in front of number 2, was it? Was it number 2, LeBron Maurice? Montville coach very excited, calls a timeout, calls a 30-second timeout, gets his whiteboard, pulls his marker out of his very stylish wind pants, and we got a short break. I know you're used to hearing Mr. Cole Baccarelli doing these broadcasts, but he is out and about this evening, getting a well-deserved night off, and they brought in the second string to give you the broadcast tonight. Nobody wanted to do it with me, so I am Coach Lonesome up here. But you know, I like to talk, so it's all good. It's all good. I get to wear the headset with 2 earphones on it, so I don't have to hear anybody yelling at me from the crowd. That's lovely. The Montville crowd's getting a little bit testy, but for the most part, fans, players, broadcasters, producers, everybody's well behaved tonight. All right, Montville inbounds the ball, goes to Hawkins, kicks it back out and runs it around to Clinton. Clinton's going to kick it to the top of the key. Lucas thought about picking that one off, but we are still in man. Oh, someone's free, someone's loose underneath. Got picked up. All right, now we're going into the motion offense for the Indians. They're starting to run the offenses that are designed to free somebody up, rub them off a screen. 34 tries to hit the loose ball. That's Howard. Howard tries to pick up the loose ball, but steps on the line. Wolverine ball going down. It's a 2-point game. Wolverines are down by 2 with about 3.5 left in the third quarter. Lucas swinging around to Merchant. He's well outside 3 land. However, Garvin isn't, and he launches it up. He falls a little bit short. You know, Garvin comes in and they're looking for the microwave. They want instant offense. Look at the move by that kid. Look at the move by that. Yeah, you did. You did, Evan. Look at the move by that kid. Man, he's quick. LeBron Maurice. Nice up fake. Drove baseline. Merchant thought he timed it right coming across the lane, but the official disagreed. That puts Maurice at the line for 2. Nice player. Quick, good handle. I think if I had to guess, Hawkins is their number 1 player, only seeing Montville here for the first time, but he's definitely the floor general, and he seems to run the show. He's got a great handle and a great step. Hey, there's a scrum. Lucas goes to the hole, misses the layup. Everybody and their mother going for that rebound. There had to be a foul in there somewhere, but there wasn't. It was out of bounds, and that's going to be Montville ball underneath. We'll get Garvin back down in the offensive side. He stuck 6 or 7 three-pointers in the JV game, so when he catches fire, he's in fuego. No, I'm sorry, that was Wolverine ball. Merchant from the top of the key, feeling loose, drains the three, and lets everybody know it. All right, we are still at a 1-point game. Lucas is making everybody's life miserable up at the top of the key, chasing down. Hey, Michael's D'ing up on number 3, 3 against 3. That's going to be a good matchup. Merchant's got to keep his hands to himself, but everybody's moving their feet. Yeah, there's no way. Yep. Really? Come on now. What do we got? Okay, all right. I thought he was calling it on a Griswold player. There's no way. I was about to go full Tommy Heinsohn on that cat. I'm a little biased, but I try to play it right down the middle. Mr. Gunderman says I have to be nice to everybody. Okay, Indians are sitting in that 3-2 zone. Garvin tiptoeing the sideline, lost his balance, swings over to Lucas. Yeah, he's got nothing going there. Swinging again. Montville likes that 3-2 because it keeps those 3 defenders up in the shooters' faces around the elbows and the top of the key. If they went to a 2-3 in this situation, you're going to be worried about exposing those jump shot areas out at the foul line extended, and Griswold doesn't have a big on the floor tonight that really anybody's going to worry about pouring in buckets. So 3-2 is the way to go. Get in the shooters' faces and take care of their guards. All right, Merchant and Lucas are playing catch. Good patience, not forcing anything. Lucas is looking to split that zone. He wants to try to free up either Garvin or Merchant on either wing for a 3. Merchant keeps thinking about it. Hey, there it goes. Hey, right in the high post. That's beautiful. Hey, there you go. There you go, Kyle Rude. There you go, Kyle Rude. That's a pretty turnaround. Nobody's expecting to defend the paint. And Kyle Rude said, thank you, sir. May I have another? Great first step. Fast kid. Number 10. Drives to the hole. Wow. The Shudo. Got to stop playing him to try to hit the J and just take it. Hey, there's another fast kid. There we go. Garvin wants it and has it. Garvin, bringing the rain. Get your umbrellas open, kids. It's starting to rain in here. And the Wolverines take a 2-point lead here with just over a minute to go in the third quarter. Oh, what a pass. What a beauty. Oh, boy. Hawkins threw a dime underneath to LeBron Maurice. Maurice with the great hands caught it in the paint in the baseline, but the foul was on the floor before the shot. So it's Montville ball underneath their own hoop. They're trying to get it to Hawkins, except the long arms of the Wolverines get picking. Everybody's reaching. Oh, what a pass. Oh, he almost blew that bunny. Oh, I couldn't. Oh, boy, that would have been a crime. But he didn't. Chaz Turney gives the lead back. Oh, no, ties it up. Ties it up for the Indians. Hey, we got 51 seconds. Michael lost the handle, but he's going to get the layup. Yes, he does. Michael Strain. I tell you, he is a quiet assassin, that kid. He does the dirty work. Oh, Montville can't sink the 3. Garvin comes down. Hey, let's go last shot here. I know I'm only in the announcer's booth, but you don't want to give these cats another run at it. You got 28 seconds left, and they're not extending. They are now. They're coming out. No, just hold it. Hold it. If they're not going to put the 5-second count on you, just hold. You got nowhere to go. About the 8-second marks, run your offense. Yeah, that's it. You don't want to extend? Yep. Hawkins is keeping his defenders back. Yeah, you're at the 10-second mark. Now it's time to go. Merchant's running. Lucas is trying to penetrate that zone. He finds Merchant. He's going to get a baseline runner. Oh, does it count? No! Oh, boy. Oh, Rude almost had a great follow-up on Merchant's miss, but it wouldn't have counted, and it didn't go in anyways. Wow, what a game. Third quarter, are you kidding me? 43-41 Wolverines, and you know what? This place is pretty full. And unfortunately, I don't know, Mr. Gunderman, is it because I have ear muffs on, or is this place fairly quiet? Have they gone nuts yet? Game like this, you got to lose your shirt, man. You got to go crazy. I mean, we're coming down to the last 8 minutes in what's been a brawl.
They went crazy on Garvin's 3.
Yeah, when Garvin stuck that 3, you know, being a young kid and a sharpshooter, he brings a lot of excitement to the gym. Student section's been pretty reserved tonight, but come on, Wolverines, let's get fired up here for what's sure to be a great fourth quarter. Nobody seems to be in foul trouble. It looks like you're going to have all hands on deck, and we need the Wolverine student section to get a little bit loud, I wish I had the mic for the gym, but they won't hear me. All right, we didn't take a station break. Honestly, I forgot because I'm too darn excited to get to the fourth quarter. This is so good. This is such a great game. Two excellent teams, fast, athletic, great hands, great defenders. Number 1, Hawkins, for the Indians, is a savvy, smooth player, obviously a floor general. He looks like he's the heart of this team. He's shaking and baking Lucas. Lucas is tough to shake, and he's all over him. Oh, errant pass. That's going white, absolutely. Yeah, that's a Wolverine ball. That went off a black and orange uniform. And Michael is going to inbounds it to his brother, and down they come. They're going to see if they can stretch this. You got Rude in the high post setting screens to try to get Lucas loose. Tapped away. Lucas recovers it. Of course, it was Hawkins that tapped the ball away. The kid's a menace. What a player he is. Hey, they're in a 2-3 zone now. Indians have changed to a 2-3 zone, and it's extending and pressuring. Hey, there we go. Oh, boy, he has been deadly. Kyle Rude has been deadly from the elbow. That's his third jumper from the elbow, and that's a zone buster. If you're playing a 2-3 zone, you just can't give that up. Wolverines extend their lead to 4 points, 45-41. Hawkins has the ball, looking to pull up. He kicks it over, and they're trying to set up a 3, and the Wolverines are right in their face each time. Hawkins, no, that wasn't Hawkins. Now, wild shot, trying to buy a foul, didn't happen. Jacobs got the ball, and he's slowing it down. Oh, you got a man on. Got a man on. There we go. Montville. Oh, that's going to get picked too. Hawkins steals it. That's a 4-point turnaround on lazy passes, and that's a foul. Yeah, it was. Hey, Cam Clinton got so excited that the Indians were making a run, he made a silly foul on Jacob Strain. Silly foul on Jacob Strain, reaching when he didn't need to. He was in good defensive position, gave him a shoulder, picked up another foul, and on the scoreboard, that's 4. That's 4 on Clinton. He's 1 away from the seat belt. All right, settle it down now. We are tied at 45. Lucas is at the top of the key. Again, you got your 2 sharpshooters on the wings. You got Michael roaming the baseline, and you have Kyle Rude. Oh, we got the charge call. The charge call. Now the gym's getting loud. Tyler Howard, it looks like, number 34, drops the charge. He gets the charge call off of the Wolverines. And Wolverines are picking up half-court ban. Coach Molesky backs off Lucas to not be chasing full court, and Hawkins has the ball. This point guard matchup, number 1 against number 1, has been fun to watch. Hawkins shakes free, pulls up a jumper, sticks it from the foul line, and he is a nice player. And the Indians are up 2, but Garvin puts an end to that. Now the gym is rocking. Now people have woken up. Sean Garvin drops a 3, gives the Wolverines a 2-point lead. Hawkins picks up his dribble. Wolverines are all over him. Number 10 trying to drive the lane, kicks it for a wide open 3, airballs it. Hawkins, of course, throws a behind the back pass. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. The Montville coach is gonna hyperventilate. Lucas swings it out to Garvin. That's another charge foul on Lucas. 34 drove another one, and we might be looking at timeoutsville here. Montville has a lot of momentum right now, only a 1-point lead. but a lot of momentum. Coach Molesky doesn't look ready to pull the trigger on a timeout. Wolverines need a stop here to stop the bleeding. There's a lot of time left, 5 minutes. Montville isn't going to keep the momentum. Oh, he tried to drop another dime. Hawkins tried to drop another dime to one of his favorite targets, 34, but he couldn't get it in. The long arm of the law picked it. Lucas is looking to swing. Merchant thinks about a three, pulls the trigger. Front rims it. Rude tried for the rebound, and here come the Indians. Well, all of a sudden, the officials coughed up their whistles, and they're using them now. They're calling a lot of fouls that weren't fouls for the first 3 quarters of the game. I don't disagree with them. They're fouls, but they weren't for the first 3 quarters of the game. All players and coaches want is consistency. Let me know what my rules are and stick to it. Number 10, Bashudo, sinks the first. And the Indians take a 2-point lead with 4:46 left to go. Garvin goes into the paint for rebounding. Lucas comes out to talk to Coach Molesky. That's a front rimmer. Nobody box shooter. Nobody box shooter. Bashudo got it, dumped it down to Howard for another 2. Boy, what a lapse. What a mental lapse by the Wolverines. Nobody box shooter. Merchant coming from 3, front rims it. Number 2 tries to run out of the pack. Don't reach. Michael tried to pick that one. That was clean. One hit the floor pretty hard, but it was just because their feet got tangled up in midair. That was a foul, but not an intentional one. Hawkins goes to the line, and we are, wow, Griswold's, wow, it's 9-2. 9-2 in fouls. 9-2. Really? They didn't call 9 fouls on both teams in the first half, and now all of a sudden, Griswold's got a 9-2 foul advantage. I'm not making any claims by that statement, but generally, as an official, you got to look at the scoreboard. If it's that lopsided, yeah, that's a back rimmer. Nobody box shooter again. Wolverines got away with, oh, here we go. That's a makeup call. 24 for the Indians. That would be Chaz Turney. Chaz Turney had the reach foul on the other end of the floor. That's one of the dumbest fouls in basketball. Turney, that's his first. Makes the foul discrepancy 9-3. They are all over Merchant. They want nothing to do with letting Merchant loose. Great low post passing. Oh, he couldn't hit it. Rude missed the bunny. Great pass by Michael Strain. Rude missed the bunny. Off Rude, out of bounds. Montville ball. Indians, Lucas is up harassing number 1. They don't want him to have the ball. Now he's backing off, and they're going to be in half-court man. I wonder if there's any temptation to go back to that zone that was so effective in the first half. It's a very fairly matched up man-to-man team. Nobody's getting abused by it, but there we go. An errant pass. That is for sure. Merchant was on a run out, and number 10 linebackered him, Anthony Bachudo. That wouldn't have been a foul in the first half. That's a foul, whether it's a foul or a foul. All right, now it's 9-4 fouls. The Wolverines are down by 5, and the momentum has started to ebb in the other direction, but we need some buckets. Garvin's got it, but not quite in range. Lucas desperately trying to get it to a shooter. Yeah, they close out on Merchant pretty quick. Skip pass over to Garvin, went over his head. Wolverines are unraveling just a little bit, and it's because of this zone by the Indians. They are coming out, pressing shooter, and they're saying, look, we know Garvin can tee it up, and we know Merchant can tee it up. Beat us with somebody else. And so far, the Wolverines haven't been able to do it. A couple of lapses on rebounding in the lane. Here the Indians sneak out to a 5-point lead. Got 3 minutes left. You can't get the lead much bigger than this and expect to have a shot. You got to set your feet now. Boy, they call man, these are fouls they would not have called. I didn't even see that, but he's calling it on the arm in the Wolverines' favor, but still, the refs have changed their expectations here in the second half. Number 1, Hawkins takes a seat, and that's only good news for the Wolverines because that kid's a player. I'm sure he's taking a breath for the final run. Hey, it goes over to Merchant. He's getting double teamed. Michael's alone on the baseline, but the Wolverines can't get it to him. Michael makes a nice pass up top. Lucas is going to front rim it, and we have not yet rebounded offensively very well as we have in the first half. The Indians have been owning the boards for the most part. Lucas is up tight on number 2, who has assumed the point guard duty. Drops down a nice pass to the post, but 24 Tierney can't handle it, and the Wolverines are running. Lucas throws up a floater, can't get the roll. Michael gets the rebound. Garvin for 3, and it's money! It's money! Wow, baby! He has continued his rainstorm from the JV game. Hey, that's only a 2-point deficit. We got to get some day. Hey, we got a Montville timeout. I'll see what the official signals as to whether it's a 30 or a full minute. That's going to be a full timeout, so that's going to be a full minute timeout. We got 2 minutes, 12 seconds left. It's a 2-point game with an Indian advantage. And in the second half, at least, Garvin has been absolutely the difference. Sean Garvin, I think, has 3 threes in the game. Am I right? 3 threes in the game. And they're not covering him as much as Merchant. Merchant is known to be a stud shooter in the league, so he's all over it. And the young pup Garvin is starting to sneak up on him. They're giving him a little bit of space, but not much. And he's sticking it. He's sticking it. He's going to be a big part of this victory if the Wolverines can pull it out. Hey, just one more plug for the for the faculty staff talent show a week from yesterday. It's going to be the 24th, $10 for adults, $5 for kids. And it is, all proceeds go to refill the coffers of the Tri-M Music Honor Society Scholarship Fund so we can help our kids pay for college next year, or for our underclassmen to get some great musical enrichment opportunities over the summer to help them develop their craft. Hey, we're coming out of this full timeout now. 2 minutes, 12 seconds left. Wolverines are going right to left in their white jerseys, and it's going to be Montville ball. Wolverines slow coming out of the timeout. They can't get to the point where they give up that extra advantage. Number 1, is he back on the court? He's got to be in the stretch run. Yeah, there he is. Hawkins is back on the court. Quite a player, and he's D'd up against Lucas, and that's been a great matchup. Great matchup. Screen, they're trying to free up number 1. No pick and roll attempt. They just want to get a good open look. Get the ball in Hawkins' hand, and everybody else is feeding off him. Hey, Montville's clearing out. They're trying. Now it's kind of a 4-to-score look, maybe. They're definitely trying to take some time off the clock. It might be too early for that, but they're doing it. The Wolverine guards answer, come up defensively. Don't let him sit there with the ball on the hip. That's going to get picked. Aaron, oh no, it didn't get picked. It came back. It's dumped down. That going to Hawkins. Missed the layup. 10 is kicking it. Oh, that kid, man. He has got a floor sense. He can see everything. Hawkins he can see everything on the floor. He finds kids that aren't even open. A lot of time. The Indians, yeah, that's definitely, yeah, for sure. Great play. Michael Strain returns the favor, finally gets a charge to go in our direction, and that's a huge turnover. That's the best foul in basketball. Gets a foul on them and possession to you. Takes a scoring opportunity off of their board. Yeah, we got a minute 13. It's a 2-point game. Hang on, kids. They're swinging around. Merchant is eager to pull the trigger, except there's two Indian jerseys. Hey, Garvin, nice heady play. Hey, real heady play. Garvin couldn't handle the pass, kicks it back to Lucas. He was getting trapped by 2 Indians, and both Lucas and Coach Molesky called a timeout. Cannot have a turnover at this point, because if they had given it up, the Indians were going to go down, waste the rest of the clock until they got fouled, and you could be in the hurt locker if that were to happen. Now we got Whew. We got just under a minute left. A 2-point game, 2-point deficit for the Wolverines. They're going to get the ball on the side. And right now, Coach is talking about how to free up one of his shooters or how to tie it with a 2. You're going to have a real hard time tying up, freeing up Merchant. You know, Montville's, they're no dummies, and they know the kid can shoot. So you're probably looking at another budding superstar to try to seal the win or tie the game for the Wolverines. A little bit of life in this gym now, Mr. Gunderman. We got a little bit of noise being made. I can actually hear him through my headphones. That's nice. Good crowd here. At least a couple hundred people, 200-300 people maybe in the house. That's nice. Speaking of people in the house, you got to come out and see Grease at the end of April here at Griswold High School. First show we'll have done in 2 years. We're going to put on Grease. And if you haven't seen one of our shows, our kids work real hard. All right, here we go. Merchant's bringing the ball in. They have drawn up the play. It goes to Garvin, who's a hell of a shooter, and I don't know if he could dribble against this team, but he's had a huge contribution. All right, Lucas is at the top. Man, you're not going to free up Merchant. He's covered. Lucas is burning some time. He drives, trying to get Garvin a look. Nah. Number 3 picks Garvin's pocket. The coach for Montville, he's going to, I don't know, tackle somebody. He's losing it. Excitedly, but he's losing it. The crowd's screaming about something. I'm not quite sure what it is. Gavin D'Amico checks in for the Wolverines. And I'm sure Montville in the huddle right now are drawing up how to stall as long as they can. They're going to get the foul. If they hit 2, it's a 4-point game. And that's a 2-possession game for the Indians with only 30 seconds-ish left on the clock. Wolverines will have to score twice. You really got to hope for a turnover or a missed shot and a rebound. Or if he goes to the line, he only makes 1. And you got to box out. You got to box the shooter. Box the shooter. All right, the Indians are on the floor and ready to go. Wolverines are just exiting the huddle. As I said earlier, D'Amico's checked in. You got 3. No, you don't. You have 2 strains on the floor. Got 2 strains on the floor, and a Garvin and a Merchant. Wolverines going for the steal, but they were going to foul early, not give the Indians any time to. Coach Molesky not liking that call. I thought the officials had done a pretty good game, except they changed their style in the 4th quarter. They got much more sensitive in the 4th quarter. Just call it. Doesn't matter if it's the 4th or the 1st. Just call the game. Yep. Hawkins at the line. With 30 seconds left, if Hawkins does what we expect him to, he's going to hit the second one. Michael Strain is checking in right now for D'Amico. And hold on. Hey, he's got his 3-point shooters coming in. Molesky is putting Tommy in number 4. And, yep, he's got 4 kids on the floor that can hit 3s right now. Hawkins misses the second. We got to get that board. It's going to be a jump ball. What's the possession arrow? It's Griswold ball. Griswold ball on the possession arrow. Tommy Matson is in. He's a sharpshooter, number 4. Lucas Strain. You got 3 shooters on the floor, and it's a 3-point game with 20 seconds left. Who's got the timeout? Coach Molesky gets the ball over half court, calls the timeout to set up a play. 21.4 seconds left, 3-point deficit for the Wolverines. This has been a fabulous game, and we're hoping we can get it to OT or get the win. As I said earlier, the Wolverines are short again today. Jeff Svankum, who really emerged as a heck of a player for him. He's out with a hip season ending, I've heard. I don't know exactly. Hip contusion that is not healing up. So we haven't had Jeff in probably a couple of weeks. I'm trying to. Christian Russell is out tonight. I don't know what his injury is, but he was limping around. It looks like he's got a left ankle, but he's been playing really well as of late, and he's been missed. And of course, the big freshman Matt Perea. He's announced his arrival this year loudly. You know, he's a 6'4", 6'5", 14-year-old, and he's got a head for the game. He's savvy, good passer, good pick and roll, good rebounder. He is going to be the big that the Wolverines are going to need next year when this entire starting line, this entire team comes back. Not a senior on the team. We're just losing. Francesco going home to Italy, but other than that, all right, here we go. All right, 21 seconds left. Lucas has the ball. It's a 3-point deficit. You got shooters on the floor all over the place trying to free him up. Montville is flying around on D trying to trap. It goes in, kick it. Don't take that two. Oh, we're missing it. Montville gets the foul. They were going for the two. It didn't go. That would have been a 1-point deficit with under 10 seconds to go. And the fact that it rolled around a couple times, Hawkins got his hands on the ball. And you got to think if Hawkins makes one of these, it's over. And Tommy Matson coming back on the floor after the first shot. Get another shooter just in case. Only shot you get if he misses here. And he does. Hawkins misses the first. I hope I jinxed him. And we got a timeout by Coach Molesky. Griswold timeout. It's going to be a full timeout. So Hawkins did us a favor there. Kid that's played an unbelievable game. Back rims it in crunch time. He's obviously not happy with himself on the sideline. But he's sitting down, listening to Coach, getting ready to come out with 5.7 seconds left. I'm sure Coach Molesky right now is talking about the what-if situations. If it's a make, we do this. If it's a miss, we do this. I mean, if it's a miss, you got 4 seconds to get the ball up the court and get a three off. If it's a make, you got to get it up as fast as you can and hope to be fouled while you're shooting it. That's the only shot you got. Montville comes back out of the timeout. Hawkins confidently struts to the line. Montville should have two defenders. Yeah, they got it. Montville's have two defenders back. You can't give up that long bomb. They have three defenders. Now they have four defenders back. Hawkins is alone at the line. Can somebody please box out both of those? If he misses this, we got a chance. If he makes it, it gets a lot harder. Hawkins is their stud player. Let's see what he does. He misses it. It's coming down. There's going to be a foul. 3. Lucas throws it up. Oh! Hawkins missed them both. We had our shot. Lucas throws it up from just over half court. He back rims it, and the Indians come out with a very hard-fought win here in the Wolverines' den. They're celebrating. Apparently, there's no handshakes as they wave to our student section on the way out the door. Their coach is coming over, shaking hands with the team. Some of the players are coming back out. Everybody else ran out. Of course, Hawkins is out there. Number 3, Clinton is shaking hands, and 24, Turney is out there shaking hands with the Wolverines. I tell you, you had a great game played by two great teams, coached well on both sides, and everything I could tell, they were gentlemen. They played hard, no extracurricular BS, and a tough loss for the Wolverines. That's one they certainly could have won. They had their chances, but these two teams could play each other 10 times, and it would be 5-5 every time. Incredibly even matched, incredibly evenly matched. So, really, really great game. Pleasure to be in and calling it today. So thank you to Cole for taking the night off. Hope you had a wonderful evening there, Sonic. And thanks to Kyle Gunderman for giving me the invite. I was able to do this a lot more last year, but of course last year everything was locked down and we didn't have a spring musical and all that kind of stuff. So now I am gladly off directing Greece for this year. That's coming up at the end of April. It is sad that I'm not able to call as many games as I was able to before, because I really enjoy doing this. And what a night. What a night. I definitely wish for a Wolverine win. But to see a game like this was fantastic. Fantastic game. Both of these teams are going to the tournament, and it's going to be exciting to watch either of these teams battle in the ECC tournament, and I'm off to the States after that. So congratulations to the Indians. Well done to both teams. Mr. Gunderman, it's been a pleasure, always a pleasure. And this is Ray Churchill here at GSPN signing off. We'll see you for our next home game we may. We got to wait. We got to wait and see. See if the ladies get a home game. They lost in the ECC, but who knows if they'll get a home state game. And we'll see what the gentlemen do. But this is the last regular season game for GSPN. But I got a feeling we'll be back here for at least one more. So I'll tell you, we'll see you at the next home game later this year. This is Ray Churchill of GSPN. Have a great Friday night and a great long weekend.